Hey guys, welcome back to those damn dorks. I look like pure shit. I have just woken up. I don't know, I probably woke up like half an hour ago. As you can tell, I have some different scenery and I don't have my tripod or my lighting with me or anything. You are currently resting on my camera bag. Anyway, I am in Portugal. It's been an absolute shitstorm. So obviously since I'm going on holiday I thought, you know, I'd vlog it like every other YouTuber, of course. And yeah, it has been an absolute nightmare so far. We have been here for like, I think this is like, yeah, the second day here. We arrived like early hours of Thursday morning. And that wasn't planned. We was supposed to arrive maybe just around about midnight or whatever, but not like, you know, go to bed at like 2 in the morning. So I think I should keep you up to date with how my holiday has gone so far. So everything was kind of going to plan, pretty much. We got down to the airport and everything was fine. The flight is like on time, pretty much, and we actually land like apparently 25 minutes early. Don't know how the hell we do that. Did we go at like freaking lightning speed or something? We arrive at the airport in Portugal. This is like Faro Airport. Yeah, we get off the plane, we get through the customs bit, and then we get to the baggage claim. The baggage is like pretty much there. We're like, oh, doing really well. And then we get outside and we're looking for a transfer. We were going with this company called, I think, Green Bus Transfers or something. I don't know. We go outside and we look for the like kind of station bit, you know. Yeah, look over to the far end of the car park and I see this big green area like over right at the back, and I was like, oh my fucking god, we have to travel so far. We get to the green bit, like this big green bit, and it says Gurin. Just Gurin, like company, and I was like, oh, well maybe that's what my dad meant, because maybe I misheard it. Maybe it wasn't green, but it was green. No, that was a car hire place, so that wasn't it. And so we had to go all the way back. We get to the green bus bit, and we check in, everything's fine. Well, it was fine. We're waiting for a couple more passengers, and then, you know, we can get on our journey, and so we went to the side. We were waiting for an hour and a half. It would have been a bit better if they really couldn't like put us on another like sort of transfer to get us to where we're going. If they told us why we were waiting so long. Like there were people like coming and going from that place. They were like, you know, checking in, staying for like 5 minutes, and then they just fucked off. And then there was us, literally all alone, and it was just us lot. And we're just standing there like absolute mongs. And then we go up to the people come up to us, like this one guy who checked us in comes up to us like 45 minutes later, and it's like, have you checked in? And it's like, well, we've been waiting here for like 45 minutes, you checked us in like 45 minutes ago. And there was at one point where like this random woman, she came up to us and she was like standing right beside us. I was like, oh, well maybe she's one of the passengers, you know, for the transfer bus. And she was standing with us and she looked really angry, like she did, like just, I don't know, she was like the whole time. And I was just like, you're okay there, love? She was like standing with us and then she just kind of walked off. Just like literally just went, and she didn't seem to check in or anything. She was just standing with us for like a few minutes and then just went. I was like, bye. What like actually happened in the end, why we was waiting for so long, was apparently because we was waiting for 2 fucking passengers on a different flight, and they thought it would be a good idea to wait for like an hour and a half. Where we're staying? I'm staying in, we're currently staying in why have I forgot the name of the place I'm staying at? Lagos, I don't know. I don't know Portuguese, I don't know how you would pronounce that. To get from Faro to Lagos would have been like an hour, and we could have literally gone back, like got to our apartment. In that time we were waiting for them two people, you know, the alleged 2 people. Because finally, this huge like squad of people come along And they're all getting on the minibus with us. It's like, you said we were waiting for 2 people and there's like 8 of them. Can you not count? We were getting really annoyed, and they just, the look on their faces, they clearly didn't give a shit about us. They were just like carried on with everything as normal. And my dad goes up to them and asks them what is actually going on, because they're making us wait so long, and I'm just like, oh my god, I just want to go. And then my dad, I don't hear what my dad's saying to him or whatever, but I hear my dad go, yes please, and I thought, oh maybe, you know, he's offering a taxi ride or something, like, that'd be great. No, they gave us fucking bottles of water. Bitch, I don't want fucking water, I want to go to my apartment. All about like the transfer bus was like pretty fine, the bus driver was nice. We get to like this little place called Luli. I don't actually know how you pronounce it. My dad just told me it's called Luli, but my dad's pronunciation for every place that isn't English is really bad. And it's like a nice little village, well not village, like town type thing. And it's really nice, except that there's like loads of drunk people driving along. Well, not really, we're trying to like swerve around all these like drunk people because they're just, you know, kissing and touching each other's asses on the road, and we're driving along, and then like the next minute you just see like this woman who's naked, and the only thing covering her body is like a bed sheet. We're the last off of the transfer bus, and the bus driver can't even find the place. This place we're staying in was originally called Family Park Apartments or something, and we didn't know that it changed its name to Marine Park Apartments. We finally find it, and we get to literally the front door of their place, and everything's pitch black. And we're like, oh my god, like what the hell do we do now? And apparently we were supposed to like find a friend or whatever. And on the letter my dad had, it said, you know, you have to go and find my friend, which is like in like that room over there. I can't think of the, what, 1101, something like that. We go around there and no answer, and I was like, oh my fucking god, like the friend has like actually fell asleep on us and we're gonna be out here like all night. The number on the letter was wrong, so I had to go to a different room, so that was a bit annoying. And we get him, and then hopefully after that everything's fine, apart from the internet didn't work, but you're tired, who cares. Hopefully now that we have a bit of shopping and we are actually here, everything becomes a bit better. I want you to look at that, I look like shit again because I've done nothing all day. Anyway, this is our apartment. Okay, so this is our apartment. This is the kitchen area. This apartment was actually pretty expensive considering it was for 6 people and it's just my dad here, like me and my dad. Yeah, we have pretty much everything as you like have in a normal home, apartment, whatever, you know. So this is my bedroom. I was actually hoping to have this really neat and tidy for when I show you around the place, but that didn't happen. Yes, I have a watermelon dress, of course I do, and a watermelon beach towel. This is also a mess. So yeah, this is my bathroom. The shower is pretty tiny, and whenever you have a shower, the freaking shower curtains stick to your ass. It's not fun. And I don't know what these are. Obviously that's a toilet, but like, what's that? This is my dad's bedroom. He has the double bed, which I'm actually kind of jealous about. He has like his own like kind of way to the porch, and yeah. He also has his own like ensuite bathroom, I think that's what you call it, and his wardrobe, whatever. And then you've got like the dining area, and then you've got the living room, which the living room is freaking amazing. I mean it's just like so comfy, and I don't have to like share it with anybody. Out there is the balcony, but my dad's like sunbathing out there, so I'll just like very awkwardly and quietly just show you the balcony. So yeah, that is basically our apartment, so yeah.
heißt Dosierrecht, unser exklusives beste Buch von aller Zeiten.
I don't look like as much as a mess as I did, so that's a good thing. Okay, so it's been about 2 weeks into our holiday so far, and we've gone to Lisbon, we've gone to Zoomarine twice, we've gone to all kinds of other places, and because I kind of feel awkward vlogging in public because I'm all alone and I've got my dad with me, and I look a bit fucking weird. So I didn't want to vlog in public, so I thought I would just kind of privately talk about my experiences as I've been here. So I'm going to kind of divide this little talk up into like bits of what we did, you know, different days and everything. So it all kind of like goes into like a sequence. So it is Wednesday, and last Tuesday, so not like yesterday but the week before, I went to Lisbon, and I did like talk a little bit before I went to Lisbon, but I was a bit of a wreck because I was up at fucking 3 in the morning. And so you can have a look at what a wreck I was. This has been the 3rd time I've recorded since I've been away, and I still look like shit. Yeah, I was having a bit of a fun time. When my dad told me that we were going to Portugal, he was like, hey, we can go to Lisbon as well, and I was like, oh my god. But because I'm a country bumpkin, because I live in the countryside, I like going into cities because it's a very different experience and everything, and I like saw big buildings and all really fancy buildings and everything, and there's like so many different types of people there. It's like really diverse, it's great, and blah blah blah. And so like, you know, I was like, hey, I want to go to Lisbon. And also one of the main reasons I want to go to Lisbon was because there they have this thing called the Vasco da Gama Bridge. And if you don't know what that is there are 2 bridges that lead from the southern part of Portugal up into Lisbon, because Lisbon is up north. And so the original bridge they had was a bridge called the 25th of April, and that was the one that took you into Lisbon and took you out of Lisbon. But then they were like, hey, this is pretty inconvenient having one bridge, so we're going to build another one. The river it goes across is like really wide, so they had to build this massive fucking bridge to go across, and that is called the Vasco da Gama Bridge. And that bridge is 10 miles long, or 17 kilometres, whatever you work in. And so yeah, it is a pretty freaking huge bridge, and I was like, hey, that's really fucking cool, I want to look at that. So that's why we booked our tour to go to Lisbon. As excited as I wasn't too pleased with getting up at like, I don't know, 3 in the morning to get ready to catch a bus at like 5 in the morning. We pick up the bus at about 5, 5:30, something like that, because all bus tours are always fucking late, aren't they? Because there's always like this one prick at the stop before you that was like still brushing his teeth, or still brushing his hair, still eating breakfast, something like that. He's just not at the bus stop, and we all have to wait for him because we have to be nice to these inconvenient inconsiderate pricks that just can't make it on time. So we're waiting, and then we get on the bus and everything's okay. And it's like a little minibus. I mean, I can't say it was a nice little minibus or whatever, you know, just to start the story off a bit happier than it actually is. There was like no fucking air on it, you know, like how on planes or like on planes or buses, how you have like the little air conditioning things that come down, you like get sprayed with air, you get like air kind of blowing on you or whatever, so you got some nice fresh air. No, that didn't really work that well. And then so we're sitting on there and I start to feel sick. I don't know why, I never feel travel sick, but if I do feel travel sick, it's always like when I'm like 5 miles down the road. So I like start to feel sick, I already feel like shit, and it's like only like 6 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, It didn't take long for us to like fill up the bus with loads of people. So I was like, oh, that's good, you know, we're going to be like, you know, one of the first people off the bus when we come back or whatever. And it's a nice little, like, well, it's not a nice bus, but it's like a small bus, so we can just get off and go to Lisbon. But no, we have to wait for another little minibus so that we can all get to this like bus stop place and get onto the coach. And this is at the Albufeira, because Albufeira, is that what you call it? I don't know. But anyway, so we go to this place called like Albufeira, yeah, that's where the motorway is that will take you all the way up to Lisbon. So it's like, you know, people from 2 different buses getting onto this one main coach. We go to this cafe place and it is an absolute shithole. The speaker lady, the tour guide person, was very nice. She was like, okay, I understand all of you have been up for like a long time, you know, like you got up early this morning, you've been travelling since like 5 in the morning and you all want to sleep. So we have a nice sleep and then we arrive there. Well, I didn't manage to sleep, sadly. But we get to the place and then everyone wants to go to the toilet, and we go into the toilet, and there's no toilets there. There's fucking Asiatic pans. If you don't know what Asiatic pans are, let me just fucking like explain. I'll just try and explain to you as best as I can. An Asiatic pan is where like it's technically like some sort of fancy hole in the ground, literally. And what you're supposed to do? Hold on. I'll demonstrate sort of. So an Asiatic pan is like hole in the ground, and like you've got like kind of the whole bit behind you, and then you've got like 2 little like raised up foot bits which you're supposed to put your feet on, and then you're literally supposed to like squat and then take a piss, take a shit, whatever the fuck you're supposed to, you know, you're gonna do. And you're actually supposed to squat into like this tiny hole and then flush it. After like the horrors of using the Asiatic pans, we go into the cafe bit, and there's like a huge line for the bakery kind of bit and everything, so we're like, oh, I'll just get some snacks then. And the crisps are fucking expensive, which kind of likely though, because the places are always expensive. But we go to like where the counter is, and there's all the sweets, and I'm like, oh, I'll just have some chocolate or whatever, you know, for the journey. And I look at the price of a chocolate bar and I'm like, I know that places are expensive, but if we talk about like the conversion rates of the pound and the euro at the moment, I know it sounds really off topic, but I'll get back to it. Like, so the conversion rates of like the euro and a pound at the moment, it practically means that like the pound and the euro are basically like similar value, you know. If I pay €1 for something, it's basically the same as paying £1 for something. And so I pick up this chocolate bar. €1.80 for a Kit Kat. I mean, they made us literally just go and like piss and shit in a hole, and then you come in here and they make you pay like that for a Kit Kat. And I swear the Kit Kat was smaller than the average Kit Kat as well. I was like, fucking hell, I just wanna eat, I'm hungry, okay? Yeah, just before that cafe bit as well, these women were sitting in front of me, and they were both, you know, kind of oldish or whatever. And so this one woman, like, sitting in front of me, she must have been like fucking 4 foot something tall. She was very short, and she thinks it's okay on this cramped fucking coach to, you know, kind of recline her chair back so that I have about this much room. It's like, bitch, who the fuck do you think you are? Like, we're all fucking, you know, suffocating here, and you think it's okay to recline your seat when you don't even take up all the space anyway because you're so fucking small? It's like, bitch, put that chair back. The journey was pretty okay, I guess, apart from the fact that the fucking tour guide didn't shut the fuck up. She talked the whole way there, practically, and she talked about really pointless things. Most of it was just load of shit. Like, I'm not even kidding. We were going down the motorway, and as we were going down the motorway, there happened to be like some factories like right next to the road. And she's like, if you look onto your left-hand side, you will see that this factory creates the cars Volkswagen. It's like, bitch, I don't fucking care. I'm on this trip to look at Lisbon and to learn about Lisbon and just everything Lisbon related. I don't give a shit about this stupid factory that has nothing to do with it. But other than that, everything was great. We had a really nice day, but the thing is though, it was really tiring because obviously we were up at like 3 AM, it was crazy, and we get back on the coach, I'm like, oh, I'm not gonna fall asleep. About half an hour later, my dad wakes me up. He fell asleep as well, and he turns to me and he's like, I think we've missed the Vasco da Gama bridge. I was so angry. Like, I can't even put into words how angry I was at the time. I was like messaging my boyfriend and like fucking having a proper rage at him, just like, oh my god, we actually missed the bridge. We fell asleep for the whole time going across the bridge. I was so like upset by that because that was one of the main reasons we wanted to go there, and oh, I was so annoyed, and my dad was really upset as well, and we were just like, oh no. So anyway, I don't have any footage of us going on the bridge or anything, so please just appreciate these nice pictures that I got on Google Images. On the way back, I think the woman actually shut the fuck up, which was great. And then we get onto our little minibuses. But the thing is though, we had a bigger bus this time with more people on it. So we had more people than what we started with on our original minibus. So we had to drop off more people, and it took even longer to get home, and I'm like actually dying. I'm like, oh. In conclusion, for my day to Lisbon, it was amazing to see Lisbon. It was like, you know, really, really nice. It was worth the trip and everything, but it wasn't worth going by a tour bus. I would never ever go on a tour like that ever again, never to a long distance place like that, because that was absolutely hell. So yeah, that was my trip to Lisbon.
Let's start our presentation.
Remember the cable car?
The cable car?
Yeah, the cable car.
What, in Spain?
Yeah.
We have to go up there! Oh no!
Could be worse, could be windy.
Oh Jesus Christ. Oh my god. How do you feel? We're not gonna hit the tree, are we? No, no, we're fine. Oh look, the swimming pool's behind you. Oh dear, it's higher than I thought it was. It's not that bad, is it? But we're going to be stuck at the top. Where's the wave pool? You said there was a wave pool. Oh my god, is that over there? I must go in it. This is pretty fun. What is that? Wait, has it got sand on it as well? Oh wow. I need to go in that. I thought they're supposed to be songbirds, so like they're supposed to sound really pretty. Are they songbirds? Oh no, they're not. No, I don't need a wasp. I was so happy. I loved it so much because like I haven't been since I was 6 years old, and obviously I'm 16 now, and that means I haven't gone in 10 years. Like literally 10 years is so shocking. I even remember some of the things that happened when I went to Zoomarine all them years ago. And oh my god, I'm like low-key crying inside because I'm just like, oh. It was amazing. And I remember when I was 6, I remember like going on the big wheel there and like looking below, and there was like a big swimming pool and everything, and all the kids were having fun. And I remember going into the 4D cinema, and in the 4D cinema there was like all kinds of crazy shit. It was terrifying. At the time, Zoomarine had their own kind of turtle mascot, and this turtle would be like right in front of you because it's a 4D cinema, and it'd be right in front of you like this, and I was like waving it away. It was like, ew, go away from me. There was like times where a nice dolphin would be like flying across the screen. Next minute a shark just fucking comes at you. And when I'm like, you know, when I'm like 5 and I see that, I was terrified. There was like another time where I remember like there was like all monkeys swinging about or whatever, and then the monkeys just kind of, I swear it went into like slow motion or whatever, and the monkeys all stared at you, and then they started throwing apples at you, but like obviously not real apples. I mean, it's like 4D cinema, but like they all just, it just seems like they're all coming at you, and apparently my dad was trying to dodge the apples. I was trying to dodge them. Mum was probably trying to dodge them or catch them or whatever. And it was just crazy, honestly. That was the scariest part, where there was a snake, and the snake was like, it looked as if it was like there, and it was terrifying. My mum thought it was a good idea in the pitch black to cover my eyes, and I thought that like the snake attacked me, and I screamed, and I was like, oh my god. Luckily, this time at the 4D cinema I went to, like, you know, a few days back, it wasn't as bad. They changed it a lot now. It's called like the Little Dolphin or something, and it's really sweet. It's like, you know, about this, it's about like this little dolphin who is with a mum, and then like the mum gets caught in a fishing net, and then he like goes on an adventure to try and free her or whatever. But, oh my god, there's still some scary bits in it, and I still kind of hated it because like there was like an octopus with all its tentacles in your face, and there was like, you know, one of them football fishes, the one with like all sharp teeth and like the light, it was like right at you, and it was like, oh no. But yeah, I remember like quite a few things about, you know, about Zoomarine, but coming back was like amazing. Obviously it's, you know, it's built so much more, you know, they've built so much more like over the 10 years and everything.
It's Titanic and the iceberg.
Oh my god.
Can see it.
Hey guys, hope you enjoyed this video. It is like taken so long to do this video, like to make it and to film it and everything. And yeah, I think it's been like amazing to film and everything, you know, going on holiday was amazing, and to kind of share that with you guys was also really cool. So yeah, if you enjoyed this video, please give a like and subscribe down below to let me know that it wasn't actually that awful. I really hope it's not that awful, because honestly, I've spent so long doing it. So yeah, hopefully in the future I might be able to do more of these kind of videos where I go on holiday or go places and then, like, you know, vlog it sort of. And yeah, hopefully you'll enjoy that. You know, please let me know if you want more videos like this. I don't know what my hands are doing here, but yeah, I don't think I have any more to tell you. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I guess I'll see you in the next video. So goodbye.